Hello there, virtual farmers and crafters, and hello again for those who might be linking through a series of quest chains in Garden Paws. Thanks for clicking, and let's get into a quick explanation about how to remove the massive thorns covering a good portion of Florens when we first start the game. It's currently keeping us blocked off from a vital questing zone called the Ruins. In order to start this chain of NPC requests, we first have to purchase the Miner's Camp for 3,000 gold and the Blacksmith for 2,500 gold from Frank's upgrade table. The situation is originally mentioned in the letter, a thorny situation from Frank, which is triggered after buying the second shop upgrade. But a prompt about building a blacksmith also shows up from Mayor Wilson along with Frank's in-person request for the quest Gear Up, all indicating that you absolutely must get around to this to make them happy. This takes up a little bit of time to generate the funds, but once those two upgrades are bought and built, the next step becomes available. A quest simply named Blacksmith. Beltran needs some materials for a final and very important piece of his blacksmith, the Anvil. 15 wood and 20 stones for this collecting spree. Even after turn-in, he needs a night to get it working, but after that it will be available for use in breaking geodes to produce ore. Just chill and wait for a package from Beltran in the mail. It's a spare pickaxe. It's going to be very useful in mining up all the resources that you're going to need. You find that this gift came with strings attached. Moving on to mining for geodes, a quest in which you'll do exactly that. Take your new pickaxe and swing it at rocks. The red tinted ones found within most caves will yield them for sure, but they can also come from the regular stones that you explode when mining all over the place. We're going to need 10 of them for completion. Moving on to making a pickaxe with Beltran, bring him 3 silver ore and let him do his thing. And if you guessed that he was about to ask for something else, then you're correct, because now we get the quest Making an Axe, in which we're asked for 5 more silver ore and 10 wood. The super good news on completing the task is that the upgraded axes will be able to clear the thorns, and it'll be done over the next 3 in-game days. At that point, you get mail that lets you know that the island is now cleared of thorns. He's packaged up a chick that they found and sent it to you for some reason, but whatever, there's room for more in the coop. Not looking a gift chick in the beak. You are also instructed to visit the Miner's Camp to figure out how to clear an entrance to the blocked cave in Thorn Free. And while doing this has removed the thorns, I'll continue on with a few steps that will end up being important in future questing. Talking to John Stone reveals that you've got an unexpected visitor. It's the Wanderer, and they're essentially blocking the cave endeavor with their presence, otherwise clearing the cave opening would be easy. So we're off on an adventure to the outskirts of the ruins to find this Wanderer and see what their demands are. It ends up being a reasonable demand that the workers do a careful excavation, quote-unquote, the exact name for the quest, in which the Wanderer tells you to take the message back to Stone, which you can do at your leisure because you're only about to find out some disappointing news, but it'll just give us something else to do. Upon chatting with Stone, you find out that the workers have gone on strike, and you're asked to be the negotiator for this union deal in the quest Strike. So run on over to Steven to find out what demands the workers have, and come back tomorrow for more news. Sneak peek for demands completion. The desire of the workers is going to be lemonade to alleviate the discomfort of heat. Not too difficult to fix this in terms of union negotiations, and a quick trip to Jenna's stand, or just use some of the lemons that can be farmed up from trees around the island during spring. Stephen assures you that everything will be fine and the cave will be cleared in 3 days. To which John Stone follows up on by sending some mail titled Back to Work. While we get back to gathering, farming, and selling stuff, the postmaster will deliver another letter from John about the secret doors and passage they found. Otherwise, it's an all clear to the ruins, according to the log. But your next step is going down to visit the Wanderer again to see what they know. And he knows many secrets of Dale Island and is able to tell you the whole thing has to do with some artifacts, but being unable to locate them, you can bet that we're going to step up and get it done. These last helpful steps lead to clearing the cave full of marble in addition to being a lead-in quest to opening up the museum in Florence. Wanderer leaves the artifact hunting up to us, but it means figuring out a secret passage puzzle. Easy mode. Staring down the 4 stones in the entrance to the cave, each one of them is marked with a random amount of stones from 1 to 4. When clicked in order, the big boulder-like door will start moving and we can pass through to the larger cave area. The 5 artifacts requested will be floating around in the hallway and the large cavern at the end. And when done, we can head back out and hand these over to Wanderer, completing the chain. This will fulfill the requirement to move on to the museum quest as long as you've also opened Alberto's Clutter Shop. The museum upgrade has collections that, when fulfilled, grant new tools, animals, and crafting stations. That guide video will be coming up shortly too. May also be in the Garden Paws playlist if you need it, along with building tips and ideas. I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for sticking around. Take care. Bye-bye.